Welcome to the channel where I make recordings of my board games and you can see them in action. I focus primarily on recently published war games and solitaire play. Feel free to leave comments or ask questions, and all corrections are welcome, so if you see me make a mistake in the rules, don't be shy, go ahead and call it out. Politely, if you would please. And now, on to today's game. And we're back with the Atlantic Chase, game of 1 to 2 players. World War II, and it is the Kriegsmarine versus the Royal Navy. Kriegsmarine being the German Navy, in case you were wondering. Yes, and basically, you win with victory points, and you get those by completing convoys, getting them safely into port, or by damaging and sinking the enemy ships. Now, what makes this game so interesting and fun is that it's all hidden movement, essentially. Semi-hidden movement. I mean, this will represent intelligence we have on a convoy, for instance. So if the enemy wants to find him, he has to come over and narrow the search and get these all down and remove these sticks down to a smaller number like that, and then hopefully get him pinpointed to one hex and bring him to battle. And then hopefully sink them. Okay, that's your brief overview for that. Now for a little recap. To win this scenario, this is the Arctic Scenarios Part 5. You don't have to go rewind that. I'll give you a recap here. Basically, we have to complete 3 convoys. The British. I'm playing the British. And we managed to complete 1 from Iceland to Murmansk. And we're supplying the Soviets with supplies to fight the Germans. We got 1 through. Now we got to get another through, and get this last one down here into England. We've been having trouble with it though. The first one I got through got hit 4 times by airstrikes and submarines, and this one has an intel marker on it. That's gonna make it rough for us. And let's go ahead and get started here. And so, I think my path is clear as far as what I need to do. I thought this was just a I thought that was an intel marker that would stop me from completing, but it's not. It's just a contact marker, and I can complete that thing, and that is exactly what I want to do. Fortunately, I have to give the Germans a chance to interrupt or seize the initiative, actually. And they roll. They have to hit a 9. They only hit a 6, so that is going to complete. Another completion. That one did not take any hits. We like that very much. So now we only have this convoy to complete the game and tally up our score. Now, I did get a comment. They want to know, they're eager to know what that unidentified German task force is. I am not eager to know what that is, because if it turns out it's a battle cruiser or a battleship, then I'm responsible for sinking it, or I lose points if the game ends and I have not sunk it. So I'm perfectly content to let him reveal himself, let him expose himself.
So I choose to expose myself.
Please, there are ladies present.
Okay, so I want to get this guy into port. Unfortunately, the weather is good, although I didn't check the weather. Now it actually becomes an issue because we're not in the Arctic anymore, so we just roll back here, and the weather remains good. And at this point, I think I am just going to pass it to the Germans. So that'll remove 2. And we're going to crawl our way into England. Okay. Now we're looking at the German action table, and now we're all the way at this 2 column. And we find out what they do. 5 on the 2 column is going to be our interception. And we have a crew that can do that. So, he is going to approach this one. We're supposed to avoid airstrike range and British TFs and probably mines as well. I can't do that, only if possible. And it's not possible. I'm going to have to go loop around Iceland, I do believe, and so that will look like that for the Germans. Like so. Nice big trajectory going in there. He's got an intel marker up there. Seems they can do a signals action and find me pretty quickly. But I don't mind that so much. And, well, You know, I could do a signals action, but unfortunately that would put the station right here within airstrike range. I don't think he would really do that. That's just way too dangerous. Okay. So, a Navy search. And I'm actually going to coordinate with this Navy here, which has the battleship and an aircraft. Oh, an aircraft carrier. No, I'm just going to coordinate normally with these guys. And the reason I want to do that, even though it's going to reduce the trajectory, it's going to allow him to task time-lapse along with the Germans. So let's take a look. Now, normally they'd be rolling on the 16 column, but because I'm coordinating with that my Navy task force, we are going to be on the 10 to 15 column, granting a -1 to their. Is it -1? Yes, -1 to the die roll. And so they search. And they're gonna, wow, no, they're not gonna miss. 4 or less. It actually still does. Yeah, that's the difference. Okay, well. An early or late result. That goes away. And the Germans would remove this, even though this would remove the intel marker. Yes, it would remove. Once you pull the trajectory, the intel marker goes away. Okay, so that's that. And now the Germans will do time lapsing, and they do have Arctic segments, so they will roll the dice. And you roll 3. So now the cool thing is, because I coordinated, I get to time lapse too. And I do not get the bad weather. I didn't roll for weather. Man, I keep forgetting that. Stop. Let me forget that. And it stays good. Okay. Otherwise I have to recalculate all that. Alright, so how fast is my fleet here? Medium, fast. So it's a medium fleet. And a medium fleet can do 3. But it can't, well, why not? So 1, 2, I can't remove the intel marker. 3. Okay. I will attempt to seize the initiative. Need a 9. Nothing doing. Okay, so the Germans get to go again. And here we are, rolling on the 2 column. A 3 is an airstrike. Interesting. Let's take a look and see what that amounts to. When there's no target, so they get to Navy search again. Now I forgot to interrupt because they have an intel marker on their thing. I forgot to take advantage of that. Oh well, sometimes you forget. But they're gonna still try to bring. Well, I guess they gotta extend their trajectory first. Hang on. Like so, I want to go for this middle one. I want to be able to make them whole. So they're going to go there. And I get to interrupt. And their interruption table. I get to roll. A 4. Amounts to, oh, it's a 2d6. Hang on, I got to roll another dice here. A 6. Okay, so 6 is a -1 to their Navy search. And we are on the 10 to 15 column again with a -1 to their die roll. It will be a 6, and it's the same result. Doink, and doink. Alright. By the way, I could be taking evasive markers for all this, but I tend to like to seize initiative, rather, usually. So, and that's exactly what we do. With a +1 to this die roll, and it's got it. Yes. All right. So we are going to have the initiative All right, I think that'll do it for this round. A lot of cat and mouse, no fighting yet. But we have completed a second convoy. So we're close to the end. We might be able to slip by. Oh, I forgot my time lapse. Germans time lapse. They do have something in the Arctic, so they will. No, what they'll do is invoke intel. Oh, they can't. Well, here we'll do the Arctic thing. Where are you? There you go. 2. Okay, so we'll take 1 off here and 1 off the tip here. We can always put that back. And that's it. All right, so tune in next time when we try to get our convoy to England. All right, thanks for watching.